Previously on LPS Guard Dogs.
Who the tail is at the door at this hour? Hi. What were you and my mother talking about? And she started talking about King in like a really weird way. Like she loved him or something. Anyways, I had a really bad nightmare. I was walking down an aisle. I was walking down a wedding aisle. My wedding aisle. Then I see King next to me. Then the words, "Maintain your happiness," are being said, echoing multiple times. What does my dream mean? You're in love. Why'd you bring me here? You passed out for 10 minutes. Get out.
Is Sierra okay?
She's fine. How many pets will be joining us this month? Only one. Leighton Black, the mother of Jet Black. When's his mother's birthday? Today. Oh, so we'll be hearing of her tomorrow. What is this? Oh, Jet. Jessa, come here. I'd like to enter one last name for the threat list in your database.
Will you be including facial recognition in this entry?
Yes. Welcome to the community news. Last night, 48-year-old Leighton Black died due to an alleged attack by a guard dog. She was found this morning lying dead on the floor, grasping a picture of her and her 19-year-old son, Jet. Besides the suspect being her own guard dog, the other pet who is suspected to have assisted in this crime is Sierra Price.
So, do you think Sierra Price did this?
No.
Really? Why not?
I've known her for 6 years. She wouldn't do this. Plus, she was at the doctor's offices when my mother was attacked. We had a bit of a fight, but it was about nothing serious.
Why was she at the offices?
She blacked out for 10 minutes. I got scared and took her there.
Why did she black out?
She came over to my house at 3 o'clock in the morning, raving on about some nightmare she had. She wanted me to explain it to her. I told her what I thought, and she passed out.
Why do you think she came to you?
I study psychology, the behavior of pets.
What about your guard dog?
Well,
I woke up and found my mother lying dead on the floor, and Jessa had blood dripping from her mouth. I can't defend her. Are you going to question my guard dog, Jessa? And Sierra as well? Yes, we plan on doing that, right after we're finished questioning you, of course. Did Sierra and your mother have any sort of interaction when she came to your house? Yeah, but nothing suspicious. My mom simply opened the door and chatted with her. Well, it says here that your neighbor spotted her sneaking into your house last night, and this was found lying in the doorway with fragments of Sierra's fur. Jet, the funeral starts in 10 minutes. It's time to go. What about suspects Bryce Evans and his girlfriend? Not his girlfriend, but Bryce? I don't doubt he has something to do with this.
Jet, where are you going? Am I not maintaining your happiness anymore?
Did you hear what Miss Williams said to me in English? She's always yelling at you for some reason. Yeah, well, hey Gianna, I heard about your friend. You used to work with her at Blossom's Bakery, right? Oh, Sierra? Yeah, can't believe she was accused of doing something like that. But what do you mean by used to? Well, she's a suspect of a murder. Do you really think your boss is gonna let her come back? Blossom's an understanding dog. I think she will. I don't feel as bad for Sierra as I do for Jet, though. Oh, yeah. I can't imagine what he must be going through. OMD, are we talking about Jet Black? That dog is so hot. I saw him buying groceries the other day. What's this about someone being hot? Oh, hey, we were talking about Jet. Jet Black? I know the guy. He's a bit strange, but he's pretty knowledgeable.
Bryce Evans, please report to the principal's office. Bryce Evans. Bryce, what did you do? I think I know. Isn't that her son? Jet Black? Yeah, I heard he was sleeping while his guard dog attacked his mom. Their own guard dog? Guard dogs don't hurt their owners. Apparently, this one did. I also heard that this is the same guard dog that attacked Mirari a few months ago. Really? Whoa! Why wasn't it destroyed? Not sure. I love you, Jet. There. I said it for you. I'll be sure to take care of the house. I'll buy some daisies to put around it as well. I know they're your favorite. Was it something I did, Mom? What were you not telling me? I'll find out who did this, Mom. Whether it be my best friend or the next pet who walks through those doors, I'm going to... Oh my goodness! Jet! I'm so sorry for your loss, darling. Quite a tragedy indeed. We wanted to pay our respects to your mother by arriving here as soon as we could. Also, we'd like to give you this, as a symbol of our friendship to your mother and you. What? This has your name scratched all over it. You murdered my mother and framed Sierra for it. He just accused the leaders.
Oh my gosh! I beg your pardon? I just found out about your mother's death this morning and made time in my schedule to come and pay my respects.
I'd pick your words wisely, Jet Black.
Psh, I'm surprised you're not trying to kiss Sierra through her cell bars.
What was that?
Oh! So you haven't told your brother about what you've done.
What? What haven't you told me?
Probably a lot of things.
Wait. Is this about Sierra being accused of aiding your guard dog and killing your mother? Oh, I know all about that.
What? As far as accusations go, we're surprised that Sierra isn't at the top of your list. She's my best friend. Or is she? The security cameras in the doctor's offices showed that you two had a bit of a argument. And maybe that was enough to get her to snap. It was a stupid argument. Besides, she was tired. And about that argument, King, Sierra's in love with you.
Isn't everyone?
Don't you love her? You're a leader. You can bail her out. Pets who commit crime and break the rules do not receive any sorrow from me. I may have been interested in her at one point, but I found my way again. Don't you get it? This is going to drive her crazy now. She finally accepted her feelings, and you throw them out the window? That isn't our problem. Maintain your happiness, Jet.
And what if I don't?
Do as you please, Mr. Jet. And give Miss Sierra my regards.
She's going to need them. Excuse me, kid. This is a crime scene. No one's allowed past this point. This is my house. Wait, you're Jet Black? Yep. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Jet, but we can't let you in. And we're doing the same investigation over at Miss Sierra's house as well. Where else am I supposed to go? Well, there is Investigator Andrews! I have the results of the autopsy. Leighton was... Oh! Hi again. Oh! Hey! You're that girl from the store. You work for the police? Yep. The name's Riley. Riley Rose. I'm very sorry for your loss, Mr. Jet. Investigator Rose. You have the results of Leighton's autopsy? Yes. Miss Leighton was attacked by Jessa, Jet Black's guard dog, with the help of Sierra Price. Most of Leighton's left lower face was severely damaged, with bits of metal found in it. I have one question. Where does my friend, Sierra, play a part in this case? She was at the offices that night. Someone would have saw her leave. Well, it says that your neighbor saw a dog about Sierra's size sneaking into your house minutes before she heard a scream from your residence. Plus, there were claw fragments and bits of Sierra's fur found on your mother, not to mention the bandana found in the doorway. Anyways, I'll take those results, Investigator Rose. But how do you know it was her? Ever consider that she may be getting framed? Who is this quote-unquote neighbor that confirmed seeing her?
The pet who filed Miss Price as a possible suspect wished to remain anonymous.
It's my case. I think I have the right to know who filed that claim.
One of the lovely leaders, Mirari, affirmed it.
The Harridan's residence isn't even near mine. She couldn't have seen her. That cat's got everyone under her control, doesn't she?
Mirari wouldn't lie. It's in her leader contract.
Really? What would happen to her if it was found out she wasn't being as truthful as displayed?
Well, I'm not sure. She's a leader, and leaders set the rules, and are supposed to abide by them. I think that...
You work for the police! You study the law and enforce it. How can you not know? She'd be in major trouble. There we go.
Tell me something, Jet Black. Shouldn't you be preparing to defend your guard dog than standing here arguing with me about a pet who's basically been proven guilty?
That pet is a good friend of mine, and I won't stand still while others accuse her of something she didn't do. I know her far too well.
Or do you? I don't have time for this, Mr. Jet. Have a good evening.
That's odd. I've never seen Detective Andrews respond so impolitely to a client before. And why did he just close the door on your face? To your own house? Apparently, I'm not allowed inside. Well, I guess I can just rent a room at an inn or something.
Our community doesn't have an inn. Here, why don't you spend the next 2 nights at my place? By then, the investigation should be over and the case will be settled.
I know this is only our second time meeting, but I feel bad. Why? None of this is your fault. I just met you a day ago. Yeah, but I can't imagine what you're going through. First this case, your friend gets accused of helping with it, and then you're denied access of your own home. It's really the least I can do. I really couldn't. Maybe if I pester them enough, they'll let me in. Believe me, they won't. They'll be investigating your house for 2 days straight. Well, as long as you don't mind snoring. As long as you don't mind my weird, annoying sister, the pleasure is mine. And wait, you snore? I was kidding. Oh! Mind if we stop at the high school before heading to my house? Not at all. But why the high school? There's someone we'd like you to talk to.
Mr. Evans, you're making it very hard not to believe that... Oh.
Hi, Detective Rose. I called 5 minutes prior to state I was coming here. Is Bryce Evans present? Yes, he's right over...
You!
I'm not one for accusing people right off the bat, but this time, I feel like my hunches are more correct than they've ever been. And if the leaders won't fess up, you're the next best thing.
Ugh. Hey, Jet. How's it going?
How do you think? Sorry about that, Mr. Evans. Mr. Jet's just a little tired right now. You didn't tell me I was going to see him. I know you teamed up with Mirari and King.
murdered my mother, and framed Sierra. Why'd you do it, Bryce? Did you do it because Sierra didn't fall for you when you met her? Or was it... I had nothing to do with your mother's misfortune. And even if I did commit the crime, why would I blame it on Sierra? I don't have anything against her. And I could care less that I kissed her and she took it the wrong way. What the tail does that mean? It was the gentleman thing to do. You kiss a girl when you walk her in. On her lips. I have a girlfriend. I think I know what I was doing. It sounds like you're jealous, Mr. Jet. For the 10th time, Sierra's a friend, nothing more. It sounds to me like she's more to you than you want to accept. Sierra's in jail! I'm the only pet close enough to her that'll actually do anything to help her from being falsely accused. I visited Sierra in the doctor's offices. Do you really think I'd do that if I wanted to frame her for your mother's death? It does sound like the perfect scheme. Investigator Rose, are you agreeing with Mr. Jet that Bryce is guilty? Okay, I couldn't wait, but I had to ask you this when we arrived home. Are you really over Sierra, or was that just an act? Like I said, pets who commit crime aren't in my highest respects. She showed who she really was, and that showed me that even the most alluring appearances can be hiding the vilest motives. Oh, I'm so glad you're seeing things my way, for what they really are. Me too. But I must ask you something, sister. What is it? You weren't the cause of this misfortune, were you? Oh, you know that I have more important matters to tend to than kill a pet and frame Sierra Price for it. Are you fond of that collie again? No. Like I stated earlier, I'm over that dog and I'm taking your advice on how I should proceed with my future relationships. But mother and father taught us to be fair, even to those we aren't fond of. We're a community. We are the leaders. I guess mother and father never told you that being the leaders would sometimes mean being the bad guy. You did this? Yes. What? We control the game. Why not? What's a good game without a little cheating?